Hello and welcome back to Lansdowne Road. This is Lansdowne Road, a voice of the fans, and this is the aftermath. And the Republic of Ireland have, staved off relegation for now. Anyway, with a 1-0 win, a rather fortuitous 1-0 win over Finland. Finland relegated to League C. Back
See
down,
you, lads.
Back down you go, lads. For now, anyway. We might be seeing you next year.
See you in the dust, lads. Probably get them in the World Cup draw. No one or
I'm sure they'd like to get us in the World Cup draw. But there you go. You can still got my woolly hat on, Martin, if you're watching. It is still bloody cold here in Dublin, but the Republic of Ireland have won 1-0. Heimer Hallgrimsson's first win at home, his second win as Ireland manager. And yet again, the Republic of Ireland will finish third in this Nations League. We always finish third. Just a quick look at the group table here. England battered Greece 3-0 in Athens. Reports coming from the ground that the Greek police battered the England fans, so the English team battered the Greek team.
Why are you smiling at that? It seems like you're getting a bit of enjoyment out of that.
I dare you.
That's not very nice.
That could be my brother-in-law over there. You know, I don't know if he actually goes to any England games. But yet, so there you go. This is the league table. England are on top with 12 points, joint 12 points with Greece in second. But of course, they have a superior goal difference. And Ireland there on third, or in third with 6 points. And Finland, no pois. And they've got to play Greece in Athens. I believe it is Athens, isn't it?
Who do?
Finland play Greece in Athens.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, so they're probably going to still finish there with nil pois. And there you go. So, you want to see it? Yep.
No, we'll see what Greece are on.
So the Republic of Ireland finish third. Well, it should finish third in the group. Doesn't really matter what happens. Dead rubber, I suppose. The game on Sunday.
Well, we can stop them finishing top.
We could.
The only worry, though, is if we stop England finishing top, that means we could potentially draw them in the World Cup group because they would be in the same position of playing a playoff, which would, as much as we like playing England for the occasion, probably don't want to get them in the qualifiers.
£60 for yours truly. We do get them. But there you go. So the Republic of Ireland win 1-0 here. I mean, I have to say, I know we won, but it doesn't fill me with any sort of confidence.
No, it was a bit crap, to be honest.
It was dreadful. By the way, do get your comments in. We are live. We want to hear what you think. What did you think of the game? Where did you watch it? Did you watch it? You happy with the result? You happy with the performance? Tell us. We are going to be here for the next half hour or so live. Tell us what you think. Republic of Ireland won 1-0. So yeah, Conor. It was rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But the thing, when you look back and you look at some individual performances and think some were actually all right, some players played well, but it just seems as a collective. The midfield at times got cut through too easily. It's just as a collective unit, it was poor, like the lack of control at the game. I've seen in the end, Finland had 55% possession, which they really shouldn't do. Even though we were 1-0 up and they had to come back and win, they shouldn't have had that much possession in the end. No. And they had 15 shots, we had 12. I don't know what it was. I think Heimer could have made a few changes a bit earlier. I thought Cullen played well. I just thought the combination of him and Knight just doesn't really work. It worked in Finland away, but I think maybe after 60 minutes, I thought I would like to see Andy Moran have come on, or even Malumbi who came on in the end. But even when you look at it, like Kelleher didn't really have that much to do other than the penalty save, which is a game-winning penalty save. Doherty, I actually thought, for all that we say about he's not good enough, he was brilliant. It was for Matt Doherty, for what we've seen the last couple of years. That's probably his best performance in an Irish jersey in 2 years.
I wouldn't say he was brilliant.
I wouldn't say. I'd say he was decent. He was
brilliant for him, perhaps.
We didn't get beat 1-on-1. Didn't give any balls away. It was composed on the football. I'm happy with how he done.
No, he didn't get beaten 1-on-1, but I wasn't happy at all. Tell us what you think, by the way, guys. Starting to see the comments trickle through. We're going to be here for the next half hour, so do tell us what you think. I want to hear from you guys. You're the most important opinion on this. Well, actually, that's a lie. Mine is.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't happy. I wasn't impressed with it at all. We should have been 2-3 down. He hit the post twice, the upright twice. Just to counteract what you're saying about Doherty, I wasn't impressed with both our fullbacks. I thought they were very poor. There was just so much space They were killing us down the wings.
I thought the left-hand side
Killing
in
it.
particular.
But even on the right-hand side, I mean, Doherty wasn't beaten one-on-one, but he was found, wanting and acres of space. He had loads of space around him, and he kept finding it. They kept cutting us apart down the wings. There was one that I know was offside. Keller made a smart save, but it was offside in the end. Keller didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it was just a simple think over the top. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I just thought it was...
There was a real lack of consistency in that team tonight. Like, there was moments we looked good. Like, there was moments Festy looked good. There was moments Ferguson looked brilliant, I thought, at times. Yeah. I thought Smodics was a bit headless at times. Something
that's him though. But
he was, yeah. But it was a lot of runs in behind from Smodics, and not enough, I thought, of maybe coming to feet. I thought it was a lot of when the two midfielders were by. There was a huge gap between Ferguson, Smodics, Cullen, and Knight. I thought at times maybe Smodics could have dropped a bit deeper and got on the ball, affected play, because I thought Izaz was brilliant when he came on. I thought just his ability, his coolness, composure on the ball, and the crispness of his passes. I thought he was excellent when he came on. He looked a real threat. So I know you're disappointed. We all are disappointed in the performance, but the main thing is we won the game. We've avoided relegation, and there is some positives because Collins looked a real leader at the back tonight.
Yeah, he's very good.
There's a lot of things to work on, but I'll take a 1-0 win going into Sunday.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the result, but the performance still doesn't. I mean, look. We could have lost that 3-4-1, and nobody would have batted an eyelid.
Yeah,
but you could, like, based on what we saw, we absolutely rode our luck. I mean, we were so bad. And the penalty, I don't know. You thought it was a penalty?
Yeah, it was hard but the way Ferguson puts his arm up like that, but it doesn't hit him in the it's very high up. It hits him on the arm, but if that was on the other end of the pitch, I'd be convinced it was a penalty.
Yeah.
So I think,
but I mean, he kicked the ball at him. Like
I think it's enough distance to be like it's a penalty. But it probably makes better drama. It probably makes the dressing room now after be more upbeat because Kelleher saved the penalty. That was the loudest the ground was the whole game was when Kelleher saved that penalty.
Got a chant going, didn't it?
So it's one of those things. You can see the penalty and you save it. It does more than what you do if you didn't concede a penalty and we would have bored out a 1-0 win there. I think we would have took more negatives from it if it just finished 1-0 in the end and Kelleher never saved that penalty. So I think maybe it was a blessing in disguise. They got the penalty and he saved it.
Yeah. I mean, I think football is based on a lot of little things, and you do ride your luck. Look, Kenny had no luck as Ireland manager; he really didn't. And I think Helmgren now has had two massive slices of luck against this team. The home match anyway. We're very lucky in the away match, and you need it. You do need it. You really need it. Ireland managers over the past have had no luck whatsoever. Mick, Owen Hand, no luck, and Heimer seems to have some luck, so fair enough. But yeah, happy with the result. I just thought the performance was really, really poor. What do you guys think about out there? See the comments coming through. I don't know. It doesn't fill me. Like, I don't turn around. I don't think, we're building something here. I just don't see what we're building.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was very laboured.
It looked a lot more, I don't know, it just looked like a group of lads who were in that friendly mentality. It wasn't a... And the thing is, the crowd wasn't up for it. Like, the atmosphere was dead. Yeah. It was completely dead.
It was weird. It's a weird day here in Dublin. Like, the weather-wise, very dark, isn't it? I actually thought we were in Finland. And the crowd was very dead. But the players had to give them something to cheer about.
Yeah, 100%.
They didn't really give them anything. Very strange one. 39,000 though.
Was that tickets sold, or is that who's scanning?
I think 47,000 tickets were sold, but 39,163 arrived at the ground.
Yeah.
So,
sure, the atmosphere was dead. You can't really blame fans for not really singing that often because the players didn't give much to cheer about. Even when they did, they give the moments. The fans didn't seem to. The other time was really Kelleher's penalty save, and Ferguson's goal just got a cheer for a minute, and then it went dead again. But
yeah. I just
Finland were back singing their famous chant.
Fuck Ireland.
Fuck you, Ireland.
Fuck you, Ireland. I don't know. I just think I think Irish football is in a very weird place at the moment. I think there's a very nonplussed attitude about the Ireland team. I think there's a very meh. I just think Irish football. I think the attitude of Irish fans towards Irish football right now is very meh. Although it was Kenny McCoy. How you doing, Kenny? Hopefully, might see you guys later on in the pub. He said the hype jersey worked, saved us.
Maybe it did.
Yeah, maybe
Got the fans hyped up anyway for the game.
Yeah,
but I do think though, like if that was England we were playing tonight, with a full house, the atmosphere went up. The players would have been that little bit more up for it. Like so, I can't. It's hard. It's as much as you want to blame the performance tonight. I can't give out too much. I can't think too. I'm not thinking too harshly to this game. Like if this was the game in March against, say that we were playing them in the playoff, and this was how we performed at home in a playoff, I'd be very disappointed. But there's a lot of negatives, but there's some positives as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we play like this against England, although I know it's a different match, like totally different match, different different setup, the whole lot. Jesus, they would have the tear us apart. It wasn't good at all. Right, so we very quiet tonight on the L Social thing. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just very meh. People are like, okay, we won, but it's like I think it's very much
it was an expected win. We all expected to come in tonight and win. Like,
66 in the world as opposed to like I think we're 63rd, aren't we?
Yeah,
we dropped a place since we last played, which is bad, isn't it? You win a game away from home and
we'll probably drop by. We'll probably go back up again.
What 62nd?
Yeah,
shooting on up. But yeah, very quiet night. Really, very meh. As I said, let's get into the comments, guys. Do keep them coming in. We'll try and get to the end of them. I think we will. I think a lot of people are just very not arsed about it. Jay over on Twitter, some win. Now, Jay, do you reckon Jay's been facetious about that? Or do you?
No, I think he's very honest.
You reckon he's been on? Okay. Darren Kagavin. Group B is purgatory. Not good enough to get promoted. Not woeful enough to get relegated. He's got a point there, isn't he?
Well, unless you're England because they're a Group A seed, but yeah, he's pretty much right. Like,
yeah. Darren Kagavin again. No way was there more people at that game than the FAI Cup final. No way, Jose. Probably it was by about 100 people. No, I mean, from what I could see, it didn't look absolutely dread. It wasn't bare. It was, you could see. It wasn't full though. Good 10,000 people short of a full house. Daniel Brown, share of shit, lad. That is what you really mean, Daniel. The players, not ye.
So at least his eyes played well when he came on. That's all that matters to me, really.
That's all you care about. Really,
yeah, he was class when he came on.
You're giving out about Mikey Johnson, and you're giving about my pal, Ronnie Whelan, giving Queefing Gallagher, and it was the biggest cheer tonight when he got.
I just want to give it to Collins personally.
Yeah,
but as I've said, and I'll put out a limp here. Queefing Gallagher at the present moment is the best keeper in the world. Tell me a better keeper on form at the moment. Go on, tell me. Who's better than him at the moment?
I'm not going to argue with you. Who? Conor McAvoy.
Someone tell me who is better than him at the moment.
Queefing Gallagher, best goalkeeper in the world right now. Do you agree with him? Send your hate tweets.
He's obviously not better than Alisson, like Salah, but at the moment, who is actually better than him?
Informed keeper in the world.
And I must say, Mikey Johnson was absolutely dreadful tonight. That 2 moments of magic, but it's not consistent enough for my liking the way he plays. Like that time he nearly cost a goal at the edge of his own box by trying to dribble out. I know it's a thing of retaining possession and he doesn't want to just kick it away, but I just thought he is capable of so much more. It's just consistency across 90 minutes, what he really lacks.
You can see why he's not really playing at West Brom, can't you?
Because he goes through spell. Like last season, from January to the end of the season, he was absolutely unbelievable. He was unplayable. Yeah. And then now he's been inconsistent. You just hope that maybe that assist tonight might push him on back to it. But we need to see it more often from him because at the moment, like, you can't trust him to play against England on Sunday, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he'll play. I think Azaz will play.
I think Smollett will go back to the left.
Yeah, I think it'd be like 5 midfield, maybe 4-5-1, something like that. Like just pack the midfield out. Kevin O, I'll take anyone, to be honest. Nice merch, Dave. Good man, Kevin O. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's actually very warm. It's actually, it's coming out very, very nice. You never know. They might be out in time for Christmas. If you're good boys.
Kevin Doyle agrees with me.
I mean, what?
Kevin Doyle reckons Queefing Keller can develop into one of the top 1 or 2 keepers on the planet in the position. He's already number one for me, Kevin.
And you know what's so funny? Because all you lot were slagging me off when I said he was our number one.
What?
All of yous. Bastards, a lot of yous.
No, I never saw.
Kevin Bizunu. Even Keller said it all day.
Settle down. There was a time Zuni was our number one.
No. Yeah, well, we shouldn't be. No, I said it. Creven Keller, number one. When he was playing regularly at Liverpool, I said he looked a bit dodgy because he wasn't playing regularly for Liverpool. He was rusty. But when he gets a run in the team at Liverpool, like he's doing, he is a top goalkeeper.
Best.
Dreffel, how much more are we expected to take? Kevin O, what? I'll tell you what, I mean, mine. It's bloody good merchandise, that's what he's saying. Jamesy T, how are we that bad defensively? No central midfielder before the subs, and O'Dowda decent going forward, but cannot defend to save his life. Didn't deserve to win that one, but who cares once you win?
Do you think defensively was caused by the midfield, the lack of...
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you could really say Collins was brilliant when he had to be, and I even thought, because Doherty was solid defensively, Scales was decent, Matt O'Dowda can't really defend, but I don't think he got... I think it was more he got exposed because he was getting 2-on-1 the whole time.
It was just all the space. I mean, they just kept running in behind him. They're not, he's not a defender, and Doherty, is well past it. And I know people say, well, why is he playing? I don't have any other right backs. Darrell O'Shea was a doubt for today. He'll definitely
start,
play.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I do think Jack Taylor would have been a big addition tonight in that midfield.
Yeah.
And obviously Boston Lowell, but it'll be... Hopefully we'll see Boston in March because he's back training now. But it's Jack Taylor. It just seems there's a real lack of size in that midfield with Knight and Cullen. I know Cullen did brilliant at getting around the park, and Knight actually looked all right on the half turn at times. He actually looks very good, but it's just in that deeper position. It's just Knight's not great.
No, and Knight's missing. He will miss the next game. Malumbi, Knight, and Smolich were on the yellow card. Apparently, we heard Jacob Bryan was. I don't know if that was true though.
I know he got a yellow when he came on, but I think it's 3 yellows to get suspended. So maybe he did replay second Greece unless he got a yellow that game.
Could have as a sub, but yeah. Dante, how you doing, Dan? Got away with murder tonight, lads. Finland being even more poor than us in the box shapes. Yeah, they tore us apart down the wings. They were having so much joy down the wings. They made shite of our fullbacks. I'm not saying Doherty had a terrible game, but he wasn't brilliant, and he was just exposed so much, as you were saying. Probably a lack of the midfield in front of him, and yeah, I thought we were very, very bad. I mean, mine, Jamesy, I care. That was awful. I mean, mine, he isn't having it, Jamesy. He's not having you either. I mean, mine was Conor watching a different game. Oh. Conor.
I don't know who he's on about. I don't know what. I haven't said we played well, but I'm just not that. I'm not as pissed off as other people are with this tonight.
I am.
I thought we were shit, but I don't think we were.
I agree.
I don't think it's worth getting angry over because.
No, it's not angry, but I just think it's where we're at. It's just where we're at, lads. Let's be honest. It's just where we're at. It's not great. It was just two poor teams fighting against each other. Really, we were very lucky to win. We got a bit of luck. We probably deserved a bit of luck over the last few years. And yeah, it was just poor. I've seen nothing there that, I know it's mad, isn't it? How many times we come here, we've lost or drawn, and I'm moaning over the win. I'm not moaning over the win. It's just, and I did say it to you. I said it to these two, him and Martin. Where are you, Martin? I see you there. And you were going on about, we're on the verge of something special here. And I said, well, actually, no. To be honest, lads, I need to see it to believe it. I'm the realist. I'm the one that talks sense here on the podcast, not these two. But they're absolute nonsense.
You thought we were going to draw tonight.
I fucking almost lost.
I don't care. What?
If Queeveen Kelleher hadn't bloody saved that, we would have drawn tonight.
That's called doing your job, as Roy Keane would say.
Yeah, well, I did my job, and I told you. Knowledge.
There's a nice Ivory Coast flag over in the distance.
Knowledge. I tell you what they're doing. They're cutting the pitch now. It looks very well. Why are they cutting the pitch now? Hold on, folks.
Regrow the grass. It promotes growth and redevelopment of the grass, isn't it?
Yeah, because
it's probably been destroyed. Look, it's been destroyed over the last week. Look at the goalmouth.
Yeah, the goalmouth's quite bad there, actually.
So,
yeah. All right, just put that back there.
Eco-friendly. It gets the grass growing again, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. So there you go, Conor. Have a bit of that. Nathan Fitzpatrick, happy with the result, but poor enough performance. Some good individual performances. Mikey Johnson, Collins, Gallagher. Good to see Ferguson back on the score sheet. Almost
played well. I thought Ferguson
Yeah,
I thought he played well.
he took his goal very well.
Linked up well as well.
Yeah, I thought he
That
did.
pass, so annoying that goal got disallowed because that ball to Smolik was unbelievable. We had a perfect angle of it. It was class.
Yeah, he's superb. Lawrence O'Leary thought Michael Johnson was the man of the match tonight. Superb wing play for a goal. Was like watching a prime Damien Duff.
The only thing he done.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean there was the one that hit off the post though, Lawrence. I thought it was in. He did not. He was not. I know he's defending, but he was not aggressive enough. Didn't do enough for me really. He should have done a hell of a lot better.
You loved it. You were begging it was O'Dowda. You turned to me and goes O'Dowda. Oh, O'Dowda. You were fuming. It was Johnston. If that was O'Dowda, Mr. Prendergast will not be happy at you.
I turned around and went, "That's fucking O'Dowda." And you went, "No, it's Johnson." I was like, "What?"
And then you're like, I won't say it yet. And then you seen the highlight and your face just dropped.
Yeah, guilty. Old dude 420. We really farted that one over the line. Yes, we did, old dude. Yes, we did. Nick need to bring in players that are good on the ball, like Azaz, Moran, etc. Can't keep treating the ball like it's a bomb. Ferguson decent for the first hour. I mean, mine, old dude. We shot ourselves. Sharted. We sharted. Mihal Berry. Players look like they're playing with the weight of the world on their shoulders. I mean, yeah, they are. I thought Doherty, he got a polite reception, didn't he? He got a very
because he done well, so you deserve it. If you do well, you should be clapped off.
Hold on. Sorry, just fucking give him a brain damage there with those. I'm not used to wearing a hat with, I promised Martin I'd wear the hat. He was giving out to me last time. Where's your hat, by the way?
It's in my bag, I think. I'm not cold enough.
No, I don't know. It's pretty bloody cold. Javon Flynn, we are going to get found out playing 4-4-2 against better opposition. Nearly caught out tonight. Knight and Cullen need a third midfield beside them, especially against England. Mark Fitzpatrick, atmosphere was crap. It was. Didn't have much to cheer about, to be fair. Didn't have much to cheer about. Mark O'Reilly, 4-4-2 is the only way for us to play. We've played better games and lost, so take the win, not performance. I mean, mine, Conor, we played England.
Is there a rugby game on here soon or something? Because they're
Argentina.
Oh, is when's that? Tomorrow or Saturday?
Tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, we're playing Argentina tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. The lines away.
Yeah. That's right. You're not like, stop that. Yeah. It's football. It's a football podcast, none of your rugby bollocks. They're removing the football. They're removing the football from the stadium, although I think we did a fair job of that tonight. Old dude 420 Finland must be pissed up. They must be absolutely raging.
They can hold that L. They can fly back to Helsinki and cry.
Wow. Have a cray. I mean, no positives from me. No.
You can be negative. I won't.
Mark Prendergast, great show, lads. Looking forward to Wembley. Now, King just had 90 feet. It took an Irishman to lead you to the top of the group, and now you're going with a German. Don't know, Martin. That
was very wordy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's what Martin's like.
We're not an English literature podcast.
Yeah, Martin there having a fucking.
He's just happy that
he's having a cheeky paw to Roy Keane
to get the clean sheet.
He's having a cheeky paw to Roy Keane, I think. I mean, mine. If we have this midfield in the future, then we have no future. I mean, mine. You are really going for it tonight.
Well, you could say three of our midfielders. You can't start all three, but Taylor, Smallbone, and Boston are all injured. So,
Owen CFC. That's an outrageous take. Allison at the same club is better, but he's not playing.
He's not playing. I mean, at the moment, not in general, because there's a difference in best player at the moment and best player overall.
Yeah. Kevin O. Anyone notice Fessie's roid lap style long throw? New weapon to use.
Yeah, I've seen that before, but it's not as good as Rory's laps now.
No, fucking rocket launch. Martin again played in patches today and coached well with pressure.
Don't even wait. What's your prediction? O'Dowda praise mentioned or not?
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Collins, a new commander in chief. We said we needed to learn to win ugly and get results. We got a result, and still people not happy. Thought Calma Dowda and Smanish were very good. So much potential in this team. Yeah, okay, Martin. Give time to develop.
Hopefully Manning starts Sunday.
Yeah, I hope so. I think Martin's on the old Guinness.
I think, did you see Manning was inverting himself tonight like he was at Southampton again? I don't know whether he was told to play like that or he was just going back to instincts, because there was a lot of, I seen there was one attempt or we had two boys a triangle here and he was on the edge of the box this side, so
I'm still coming in.
coming in.
I was I was too busy with my head in my hands. No, I mean I get it, Martin. I know it's a win, but you know, where do we go from here? Like, we're going to play England now and probably get absolutely spanked by England.
Some words from Heimer Halgrimsson, which you should think. We were lucky. This group of players probably deserved luck. They've been unlucky many times. We are under no illusions that we need to play better than we did today. That's a fair estimation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I go with that. Yeah, that's fair. He's very honest. He's wise, Sir Heimer. Johnson is McGeady MK11. Sorry, Mark II. Johnson's McGeady Mark II. One bit of magic once in a while, not good enough. Deck, I think you're right. I genuinely
is
think
that
you're
disrespectful, Aidan McGeady?
Right. No, I think that's actually quite flattering.
In terms of levels,
I think Aidan McGeady had one bit of magic in a green shirt ever, and that was against Georgia when he did the turn. That's all I remember him doing for Ireland, to be honest. But good point, Deck. I hope you're well. Hope to see you on Friday. Downtown 1-2-3. A win is a win. Firstly, would be a loss if you miss the next game. Central midfield poor. Need to shut up shop for England. Yeah, I mean, he was taken off there, and he was a doubt for today's game. So that's a bit of a worry. Paul Brown, geez, Finland can rip us apart with little passes around and between our defenders, but a win is a win. Would love to see Moran in there. Yeah, I'm surprised Andy Moran didn't come on. He won't play against England.
No, I won't.
I don't see the point in that, really. Yeah. Not enough physicality in midfield, says Dak Finnegan. Yeah, and that's why they found oodles of space amongst the wingbacks. Paul Mahoney, I really don't know how we sort this midfield. The trio of Knight, Cullen and Malumbi are awful. Yeah. Deck or quality, adding on to the physicality comment. I mean, Mike Conor, you should be pissed off.
Why?
You should be angry. Come on, give me a bit of anger.
No, I'm not angry tonight.
Fucking anger. Come on, want that intent. Come on. No.
You watch yourself.
No, he's happy. He's happy, I mean, mine. Stephen Walsh, do you think
Keller's the best keeper? We have the best player in the world in one position.
Not my words. Stephen Walsh, do you think the Irish setup is aware Dewsbury Hall is eligible, and did he actually chase after the likes of him, or did he take the attitude of let him come to us if they want to play?
I spoke to someone a couple of weeks ago, and they are very unsure whether that is actually a made-up rumor or not.
That Dewsbury Hall is
actually eligible.
So we don't actually think Dewsbury Hall is eligible?
Yes, from what I believe, it's either a made-up rumor. It is quite possibly a rumor that someone made up.
Okay.
But I can't confirm nor deny it, but it could be a rumor.
Could be a rumor. John Redmond, Darren Maloney has to be the worst commentator in Irish telly. Sick and you're shy, he would. Bring back George Hamilton. I actually did have a nice conversation with George Hamilton on Twitter. I wished him all the best. He is still commentating, just not for RTE.
What's happened? Did he get the sack or?
No, I think the writing. I think he saw where it was going. He, by the way, he was very he's very gracious as George would be. He's a class act, George Hamilton. He's very gracious about the whole thing, but I think he saw where it was going. Really, I love George Hamilton. Nice guy as well. Remember Martin and I had him over in the club. Sorry, well, Martin had him over in the club, but we were having a dinner with him. Really nice guy. Fun and Darcy for the rugby tomorrow. Ireland versus Argentina.
Yeah.
As we said. Paul Mahoney, Tyler Goodwin for Oxford, apparently an okay midfielder. Could we get him in? We need a bastard.
He's
not a bastard.
He's not a bastard. He's a technical midfielder, and he's been playing more on the right for Oxford this season. But he is technically brilliant. He can play on either wing and as a number 10, but it's probably a bit early yet.
Playing in the championship, so we need to. And he's second generation, isn't he? Or third generation, so we need to come on. Martin Prendergast, call out this nonsense, Conor, and God we trust. I think you'll find, Martin, that in terms of that, he agrees with me.
I don't have a bad opinion on it. I just
you do.
think he's just.
You want to hear what he's saying off air, Jesus, like. Conor Darcy, does Festy play right back when Benny is back, or do you keep O'Shea right back and then put Festy on the bench?
Chio on the bench at the moment, I'd have. Would you? After Ogbena's recent performances it's hard to,
He's lost he's lost his way,
unless you
hasn't he?
played Ogbena on the left or something. But I think O'Shea would have to play right back at the moment.
I love Ogbeni, but I think he's not doing it at the moment.
He's lacked that fearlessness at the moment.
I mean, bless him, he's out for the rest of the season. But even when he was in, like, Kino for Taoiseach, any news in Ebuseli? Think we might be fecked if he's out. There was no mention, guys.
No.
If you hear anything, because we don't have any access to anything at the moment, do tell us. We're going to be live for the next 5 or so minutes. I mean, mine, Smallbone, Taylor, not good enough, I'm afraid.
Well, they're a big upgrade in what we've got, I think. It's a big upgrade in what I know it's not a huge upgrade, but it's enough, I think, to help slightly. Any little percent we'll take.
Yeah. I mean, this game's all about percentages. Brian Ford, Kelleher like a brick wall tonight, the Irish Buffon. Also, who are we most likely to play in the playoffs come March? Well, you got some interesting news in this, haven't you?
So, not really, do we?
Faroe Islands
have beaten Armenia in Armenia.
And they're in the group. So bear with me.
I think I remember. North Macedonia are currently top and they can't be caught on 13 points. And
so
Faroe Islands are what group's that?
So Group C1, it's Sweden or Slovakia. Group C2, it's Kosovo or Romania. Group C3 is Belarus, Northern Ireland, all Bulgaria. And C4 is Armenia, Latvia, or Faroe Islands.
Yes.
So,
and at the present moment, it is Faroe Islands, but Faroe Islands have to go to North Macedonia last game in the group.
Yeah.
But North Macedonia are guaranteed top spot, and a draw, or maybe it wouldn't, but Faroe Islands are on 6 points. Armenia and Latvia are both on 4, and they both face each other, I think. Yeah, Armenia play Latvia in the last game. So if Armenia and Latvia drew, we would play Faroe Islands. Well, no, we wouldn't play Faroe Islands. They'd be in the draw.
There you go.
That wouldn't be a bad.
I'd love to go to Faroe Islands. I want to see the Faroe Islands. Brian Kerr. Brian Kerr. I mean, mine. HH is talking nonsense. We were lucky in Finland. Yeah, look, I mean, you got to understand, right? We were lucky in Finland, but it was a great result. It was a great win. But when you're a manager, you've got to sort of protect your players a little bit. You're not going to say, look, lads, yeah, we were shit. That was shit. We were lucky. We were no, you try to get the positives and you squeeze as much out of the positives as you possibly can.
Even with the players, even with the players we had tonight, the main thing is I know people say the players aren't good enough. They still can do a lot more than what they've done tonight.
They can do a lot more. It looks like they're playing in treacle. Like, it's just everything is so slow and laboured, like a bit of zip. And then all of a sudden they'll start zipping the ball around and get a bit of movement. You go, oh, here we go. And then they just stop again. Very frustrating. Nick Hamilton is on Premier Sports now. Oh, George Hamilton. Yes, sorry. Yes, he is. Yes, commentating live.
I spoke to one above it.
I spoke Johnny United. Spoke Martin and the other United heads. Still think Bazunu should be number 1.
I suppose Martin. He's on. Brandy thinks Bazunu should be number 1. So,
Jesus,
should he? That's the question we need to know.
No. Dave, what goes on my date nights with George stays private. It was a thruple, Martin. It was a thruple. I mean, my no upgrade, wait for Moran and maybe Boston Lowell. Old dude, there's a Spanish-Irish central midfielder who plays for Malaga in League B. Forget his name, but he has played in the Irish youth setup a couple times. That McNulty?
No, that's Aaron Ochoa Maloney. He's in the under-19s at the moment.
So
it's in the programme tonight. If you would have read my piece, I wrote about him.
No, I was too busy.
3 Irish players to watch. He was one of them.
I couldn't get off page 19 reading about a gorgeous piece, actually. Page 19 today's programme. Worth the fee alone. For the program, worth €7 alone. And by the way, just a big thank you to the 1,000 of you watching us. I know it was a bit of we got a poll. Hold on.
That's us climbing up the table.
Yep. We're going straight to the top. It's like a mini spire. Yeah, so you can see there, that's what's going on in Aviva right now. Sorry, Lansdowne Road. But yeah, big thank you to the 1,000 watching us tonight. We know it's, Irish people are a bit mad about it. They don't really know what to take. And I think, they're quite blue in the face saying the same thing, and it is what it is. Matt Doherty can never play again, by far the worst player since Heimer took over. Says Keenan for Taoiseach. See? Sums it up. Kelleher's say was brilliant. He's definitely number one now. Needs to get out of Liverpool and would work for both parties. Big transfer fee. I agree, but you know what? I don't see why Arnie Slot doesn't just keep him. Like, let's be honest, right, with Kelleher. You know, they don't talk about him in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Which means
they don't care. Like,
it's grand. You know, there's no difference. You know, when you go, oh my god, you need to get this guy back. Oh Jesus, no, the number one guy would have saved that. Whatever. Like, you know, you don't get that with Kelleher. It's like just seamless transition.
I tell you what, if he goes for money, he left Liverpool from Ringmahan Rangers in Cork when he was 16, and obviously they'd have a decent sell-on clause for it. Like, they're going to make. If he goes, he's at least a £50 million goalkeeper.
Easily.
So fair play to Ringman Rangers in Cork. They're probably going to get a huge amount of money.
Okay, you might say, oh, he's not the best, but he's one of. He's definitely one. He's a top goalkeeper. Top goalkeeper. He's getting better as well. He's only a young lad. He's getting so much better. Paul Mahoney, 4-. Not sure what you mean by that. I mean, I understand what you were saying, but I'm not having we deserve to be lucky bollocks. Got to get out of this unlucky Ireland nonsense. Yeah, I know, but come on, it's a win. It's a win. Go Ireland.
Never say that ever again.
Sorry, yeah. Anything happening in London coming up this weekend?
You think he'd be here to promote it, but no.
Yeah,
don't promote it.
Yeah, where are you, Martin? Like, you know, sitting at home in fucking London. Yes, there is. Whilst I have you all here, 1,000 of you watching, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be shameless again. Look, if you're in London tomorrow, right, and you're looking for something to do, and you fly in the morning, Lansdowne Legends. And Martin and myself will be chatting away to Ian Hart, Clinton Morrison, Alan Kelly. It's for charity. It's for the London Irish Centre. You want to get tickets for it? It is irishlondoncentre.org. They do fantastic work for the less fortunate Irish people in London, especially elderly people as well. They sort out all their forms, their entitlements, all that kind of stuff. They really do some fantastic work over there. You can get your tickets, 28 quid. If you book online, you get 2 free drinks. 2 free drinks. That's about 12 quid off your 28 quid. You're going to save a absolute fortune. And you're going to have a great time. Martin and I will be on stage with those 3 lads. Also, there's a few special guests in the audience. We can't say who. We promise not to say. But you'll see them. And yeah, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic night. So if you got the time, if you're in London on the Friday, come out and see us in the Irish London Centre. It is in Camden. It's in Camden Town. It's a Northern Line, straight up. It's a fantastic place. 2 free drinks. Now, if you're not sure and you're thinking, oh, maybe last minute, you can also pay on the door. But if you get it in advance, you get 2 free drinks. And also Conor will be there as well.
No, I'm not.
Conor will be there.
No,
he will be there. We're both
I'll
flying
be outside taking pictures with all my fans.
Oh, you'll be outside, all right. And then Saturday, myself and Martin will be chatting away to Ian Hart. That's in the Clanna Ring. That is free on the door if you're in on the Saturday, and it's £5 for all weekend for Guinness there. That is also on the Northern Line. That's a tube station, by the way. Just to let you know, for Conor, you know, he still looks up when he sees a plane in the sky. He points to it. Yeah, he's from Monaghan's. What you expect? You'll be all right, will you, in London in the big smoke?
We have an airport in Monaghan. He says, I know you haven't been to Ireland in a long time, but
well, I'm sitting in it. I'm in Dublin. I've been to Northern Ireland for a very long time. That's what you
mean. Your map of Ireland definitely is that bad. Do you think that?
No, I'm just biased.
Oh.
I'm just prejudiced.
What?
But just everything. Just everything non-Dublin. No, but yes, if you are in London on the Saturday, you fly in, you look for something to do, head to the Clanna Ring. It's in Hendon. It's a great pub. It's an Irish pub. Fantastic supporters of the pod, and £5 Guinness all weekend. We're going to have Ian Hart there, Q&A. It's going to be brilliant. Got Kit Conor as well. We got loads of vendors selling loads of stuff, jerseys, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a fantastic night, and we got some live music as well. And on the Sunday, we'll also be there on the Sunday. We've got Andy Reid for Q&A. Martin's going to be chatting to him at 12 noon as well, and then the running buses over to the stadium. This is about 30-minute, like 15, 20-minute drive to Wembley Stadium. So there you go. Right, we're going to get back to the comments. Jesus, where are we? Here we go. Darrell O'Connor on the dart, back at Northside. Good spells, some nervy spells, but we got a bit of luck for once. We were due some. Bring on the Brits now.
Fact.
Yeah. Robert Jackson, Knight and Cullen put in some. Azaz and Maloney were good off the bench too. I don't think the level they play at for a club is reflective of their built-in performance level. Darrell O'Connor, as far as I'm aware, as we will be in playoffs, our World Cup group will only have 4 teams, so 3 home games and 3 away. Yes, that is absolutely right.
That means we could get Greece. I can't wait to play Greece again.
Jesus.
They're going to be our new wheels, just playing them every qualifying.
No, I don't want to go back to Athens. I don't want to go to Athens. Not again. Don't want to go for a 4th time. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Will Robbie Keane be there? Gavin Clark? No. He might show up.
I think he was here tonight, actually.
He's not about. Oh, was he?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't come up on the big screen, funny enough. Jimmy Shell, wow. Atmosphere, Ireland versus All Blacks, shite. Atmosphere versus Ireland versus Finland, shite. Atmosphere, Derry versus Drogheda United, electric. Something wrong somewhere. Paula Mahoney, Kelleher, O'Shea, Collins, Scales, Manning, Fessy, Cullen, Malumbi, Azaz, Sammy, Fergie versus England, says Paula Mahoney. That's what he wants. I mean, my great show, guys. Conor and David are a couple of great lads. Thank you very much, my good man. We do. But he's okay.
Read that. You read that because you read that before you put it up on the screen. So I was thinking, you just reading out a comment about yourself.
I need this, right? Yeah. Dennis Grenell, Jesus lads, 2 lucky wins over Finland. Hopefully we could build on this, but I'm not so confident.
All I have to say is they're going back with 0 points from 2 games against Ireland. They can hold that L. We'll move on to the next.
We'll move on to the next, right. Lads, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much. We got a flight in the morning to catch. Not together. I'm on...
Thank God.
I'm flying on Ryanair, first class. Ryanair, where are you sitting? In the toilet?
Don't know, haven't checked in.
All the way down the back. I'm up the front. That's the equivalent of first class Ryanair. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Guys, thank you so much. We're only halfway through the international window. Tomorrow in London, Martin and myself will be live on stage with Ian Hart, Clinton Morrison and Alan Kelly. If you're around, londonirishcentre.org, get a ticket, get 2 free drinks, come on. It's also for charity, so if you can't make it and you want to do something good, just buy a ticket and I'll send you. And then of course on Saturday we will be in the Clatter Ring in Hendon in North London as well, and on Sunday too. And of course we will be back. We're gonna do on Saturday, we're going to do a live, we're going to try and do a live preview from the pub, aren't we? We're going to try this. It's going to be a bit mad. It's going to be a bit like 90s big breakfast all over the place. He hasn't got a clue what I'm talking about. It's a TV show, Conor. We're not talking about your breakfast. Old man. Wise man. And we're going to try to do that. And of course, we will be live from Wembley. Hopefully, if my... here he is. He's still talking to me. He said he wasn't talking to you anymore. 2 grand, yeah. Or thank you very much, Stieglin. I'm sorry, Bo's got knocked out of the cup. There you go. There you go. Good man. Are you going to London? What day? Sunday. Well, pop up to the Claddagh if you can. Good man, Stieglin. Safe home. Yep. I thought he wasn't talking to me anymore.
Why would you do them?
He's a big Bose fan, and I slagged off Bose.
All right.
And he said I was a wanker.
He's not wrong about that.
No, he's not wrong, but you know. But anyway, listen, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much. But Sunday we will be back. We'll be live from. That's if I actually get into the ground, because I just went for my accreditation, and I swear I was going for a fucking mortgage, like the things they were asking me. What was it like with you?
I haven't uploaded my passport yet. It wouldn't accept my passport when I
wouldn't accept his passport, eh?
No.
Oh no Ulster passport for Wembley Stadium. No, yeah.
You definitely have an English passport, do you?
No, I don't. Just an Irish passport.
Do you have an English passport? Yes or no?
I don't have an English passport.
I don't believe you.
I don't have an English passport. Don't have one. But yes, anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much. We will be back live from the stadium, Wembley, on Sunday. Pre-match, post-match, all that happy stuff. And of course, you can catch it all over the place. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless. Come on, you boys in green. Sure, look, lads, could be worse. We won.
Why are you so depressed? We won a game.
I'm just feeling the mood. Anyway, it's gloomy. Anyway, good night. God bless.